Chapter 14 presents us with two sets of visions. In the first set, John contrasts the blessings promised to the followers of the Lamb over and against the threats that await Babylon, Rome, and the worshippers of the beast. The second pair of visions presents a harvest of the faithful and the trampling of the grapes of wrath, conjuring up images of Steinbeck's novel of the same title and Julia Ward Howe's Battle Hymn of the Republic. The chapter opens abruptly with the announcement that there are 144,000 faithful who bear the baptismal mark on their foreheads. This huge number not only contrasts the paltry 666 of the followers of the beast, but it also foreshadows the images of the New Jerusalem, the dimensions of that holy city that we will find in chapter 21. Heavenly background music reminds us that we are in worship, and it is here that we come into the presence of the bard or the herald, extolling the exploits of the Lamb. It is precisely this crucified one, this failed Messiah, that is now to be the exalted one. This set of visions ends with sexual imagery that paves the way for the coming image of the bride of the Lamb and the Messianic wedding feast. Stay tuned. This imagery is designed to inspire the faithful to remain chaste and undefiled, to not bow their knee to Babylon, Rome, and the imperial cult, to remain faithful as the bride remains faithful to her intended prior to the wedding. The scene now turns to three angels. These bring condemning news to the followers of the beast. Angel 1 calls for the world to fear and glorify God, for the judgment is now at hand. Angel 2 announces the fall of Babylon, Rome, the oppressive empire. This image of Babylon is throughout Scripture one that points to such oppressive empires as Sodom, as Egypt in the time of Moses, as Jerusalem, as it crucified the Christ, and as Rome, not to mention Babylon itself, and all other empires that will come after them. The third angel reveals the dire consequences facing those who worship the beast, who kneel before the empire. The chapter concludes with a dual harvest of the faithful and the trampling destruction of those who choose to follow the beast. So what did you hear? What were the words? What images were conjured up? Were there songs, hymns, images from worship that struck you as you listened to these words? When I was doing my clinical work in Weston State Mental Hospital in West Virginia, one of the patients there, Mary DeLuca, insisted on calling me Angelo. It took me weeks to discover that she hadn't forgotten my name or that she was transferring me to some distant relative or friend, but rather she was calling me an angel, one who brought hope in the midst of a rather dire circumstance. So who are the angels in your life? And what are the messages that they bring? Finally, what words, images, sounds surround you as you sit in worship? What do you hear? How does this shape your worship experience? What are the messages that you are getting? As I said before, jot these down, ponder them in your heart, journal with them, share them with friends. And until next time, listen. Listen intently, for even now God is calling.